Hello everyone, this is Sam the Ashen. Today we are going to take a look at the Nameless King and how he ended up far away from where he once was. There was once a great war between the gods and the dragons, and the struggle for power between the two destroyed the balance between order and chaos. The gods could not break the scales of the dragons and stood no chance at winning. That is, until Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own kind out of spite and jealousy. With their newfound knowledge, the gods were able to pierce the scales of the dragons through the use of lightning. Meanwhile, the gods had a traitor of their own as well. This was, of course, the god of war, heavily implied to be Lord Gwyn's firstborn son. In the end, the gods were victorious in their war for power, and the dragons mostly wiped out. The god of war, also known as the Nameless King, fled far away with his closest ally, the storm drake. With the war over and the flame rekindled, the Nameless King had fulfilled his purpose. When someone has achieved their goals and no longer have any duty to achieve a purpose to fulfill, they become hollow. The Nameless King himself has become hollow now, and has most likely been this way for a long time. Even hollow, he still has an affinity for lightning, and is also still known as a king. The Nameless King, King of the Storm, the God of War. These are some of the names he is known by. There is also another name, the firstborn son of Lord Gwyn. It is said that the firstborn of Gwyn once committed a grave crime in the eyes of an Orlando, and in turn his status was rescinded, his name forgotten, his very existence expunged from the annals of history. This sounds like a very harsh punishment for the son of a king, unless, of course, he betrayed his own family to side with the god's greatest enemy, the everlasting dragons. Dragon Slayer Ornstein from an Orlando left his home in search of the Nameless King. Perhaps to join him? Or maybe he felt like this treason called for death. After all, the knight's name is Dragon Slayer Ornstein. His remains can be found right past the Nameless King's boss arena, implying that Ornstein had finally found who he was searching for. Maybe he died of old age, or perhaps the two great warriors had a duel to the death, with only the Nameless King left standing. In the end, the puzzle is never complete, but it is true that many pieces seem to fit together quite well, telling a tragic and exhilarating story. One thing is certain, the Nameless King is no more, thanks only to our nameless hero, the Ashen One.